Hey everyone, I'm George from the channel Untraveled Roads. Welcome to today's video and welcome to my channel. So, what's the plan of today? Actually, there's no plan. So, thank you for watching and see you next week. Okay, just a joke, sorry. Basically, I'm here now in the future. And at that particular weekend, I shouldn't have made any video and no adventure. I was supposed to meet a friend. I didn't meet her since, I think, 3 years, something like that. So we were supposed to meet. She lives at her parents' place around 1 hour away from Lisbon. So I should have gone there. We should have met, have some dinner, some drinks, and have a good time. So far it sounds pretty good, but now the problem begins. Alright, let's talk about the challenge. There's a new variation of COVID-19, and with this new variation there comes also a new restriction. With this restriction, it is not allowed to travel from one municipality to the next one. As I said, my friend is 1 hour train ride away from Lisbon and is basically directly after the border of the municipality Lisbon. Which means, in a nutshell, since the restrictions start only at 10, I can go there, but I cannot come back because trains are not operating. Good, long story short, I am a creative person. I found a creative solution, and in order to see what the creative solution is, we need to go in the past and you will see what happened. Before we go back in the time, let me please ask you, if you like my videos, if you like my channel, please give a thumbs up to support me and my channel and subscribe. Thank you so much. And now enjoy the adventure and we go back in the past. My idea was to just put out the BV somewhere close to this town where we eat, stay there overnight, and the next day in the morning I need to go somehow back. The trains don't operate, and my idea was I purchased the cheapest kayak that I can find. I got here from a very famous discount sports center, a brand new kayak, and the plan is to go along the Tagus River, in Portuguese the Tejo River, go along around 80 kilometers back to Lisbon, back to my house, or close to my house, and make the whole thing with the kayak. Start the day after dinner. I will pump the boat, build somewhere my shelter, stay there overnight, and in the morning, as soon as the sun comes out, I will go along the Tejo, and I hope I can make it in one day. We will see about that. It might be a bit too long. Good, so from this train station I need now to walk around 4 kilometers closer to the river. It's a nice walk along the road. There's actually absolutely nothing. So yeah, I will go there now. I try to be as fast as possible. It's around 7 o'clock now, so I try to be before sunset anyways there. "80 kilometers Tagus." There you go. You made it. And so my journey began. With a full stomach I started to paddle to a small island in the middle of the river. My plan was to make those 2 kilometers to the island before it became completely dark. And then to build camp, sleep and start my journey back home very early in the morning. Land! Land! Pretty cool. Nice. This is my night setup. It's the Kayaking micro tent plus. It's military equipment, but really nice. I'll show you tomorrow exactly how I set it up, and when we have more time and also more light, I explain everything and show you the rest of my equipment. Alright, so I'm already in my tent, ready to sleep. It's around, I think, 11, something like this. It's 11. So, see you guys tomorrow and have a good night. Morning. Setup. It's the Kayaking Micro Tent Plus. It was the first time I used it. I need to say it was really nice. The face is very close to the mesh, but it's okay. Yeah, the GoPro already charging here. Sleeping bag was the Kayaking Tropen sleeping bag. It's, I think comfort limit is around 10 plus 10 degrees. Was way more than enough. As I said, now quickly breakfast, coffee, and then back to the water. Fuck. Let's go. With a wet food but a good mood, I started the journey back home. With the kilometers done yesterday, there were only 76 kilometers left. But after half an hour of paddling, it became already crystal clear that I underestimated, and I would never achieve the 80 kilometers in one single day. Beauty. Cool. I also need to say, this is probably my longest kayak tour. I kayaked before, I did one time even whitewater, but like really making a tour, this is the longest. So let's see how my muscles feel after a couple of hours. Alright, so just started kayaking. We are at the moment around here. We need now to go all the way down the curve here. Oh fuck, this is long. Probably stop somewhere here because I need a SD card. It's getting out of power. Amazing! Look at this. This is beautiful. And if you look in the other direction, there we're going all the way to fucking Lisbon. It's not even a quarter yet finished, but it's beautiful. Some dirt here on my shoes. Yeah. Tell you my trick. I have some coffee. Good. I am a skipper. I travel the 7 seas. I travel the 7 seas. And here. Oh, this fucking waste. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Alright, that was officially the first time that I landed a drone in a boat in the water. And I'm really not... Well, yeah, I got from the waves in the middle of this fucking salad. Anyways, I'm really not a very good drone pilot. Very good. I mean, I'm not very experienced. So yeah, pretty cool. Cheers. So from there, all the way we came, farther down to Lisbon. Let's go. New Olympic discipline, backwards paddling. Alright, so I hope you can see it. Gonna now go here left and go away from the actual Tejo river. This on the left belongs to it. Basically, if you go to it, it makes a curve and goes back to the actual river. The wind is really, really strong sometimes. I think you saw it on some footages before. It's sometimes also very wavy. The river downwards, due to the wind, it feels like going in the opposite direction. Alright, so here, this side river that was part of the actual river, we are going now back to the main again. Whoa, Jesus. This fucking... Very fast, the weather changed completely, and now the wind lashed the water in our faces. We were actually going the river down, but because the wind pushed us back, it felt like the opposite. The biggest challenge still lied ahead of us. We needed to cross the river, exactly against the direction of the wind. Always against the waves. Let's go. Land. Fuck me. So fucking dead. This waves and this wind, kill me. Jesus. We made it to the other side, but our muscles were really tired and it got already late. Our plan was to push another 2 kilometers till a spot we saw on the map where it would be possible to sleep. Alright, so we passed now this bridge here, but I think we needed 1 hour for this 2 kilometers. As my back is completely destroyed. It is now around, I think it's around 8, so we have more or less 50 minutes until the sun sets. We are planning to go here to the go on land, because there we checked, there's nowhere where we can sleep. So the plan is go on land, see then what's going next there. See you there. Fucking shit! Rascals! Fuck! God damn it! Fucking shit, boat. It's deflating, I cannot sit normally anymore. For all the hard effort, we got rewarded with the most beautiful sunset. My boat started to deflate and my GoPro was almost out of space. We pushed another 2 kilometers, but it was not possible to leave the riverbed with the kayaks. So we made a few more kilometers and it started to become dark. And then we found the harbor. Okay, so we landed different than planned. I'm almost out of battery or anything. Sorry, not battery, of my SD card. We made now the BVs. The plan is to go back to the city. I update later more as soon as I have some space on my SD and I can tell you more. But so far I can say defeat. So welcome back in the present. Let me explain you what happened. First of all, I couldn't record anymore because my SD card was full. I had one reserve SD card, but it was not recognized by the GoPro. I know, it's a rookie mistake, only one SD card, blah blah blah. Will never happen, and also sorry for this, guys. So yeah, that was the first struggle. Secondly, I think I completely underestimated the 80 kilometers. I think in 2 days it would have been possible. But definitely not in 1 day, and definitely not with this wind and waves. And the other problem was that my boat was deflating, so on the bottom side it started to lose air, which was not a big problem because we had a reparation kit and also a pump. I could have fixed the boat. So we tried to leave the riverbed, go up somewhere and build camp and sleep. The first location we tried, it was actually possible to go up and also go up with the kayaks. But there were houses, so we couldn't have built camp directly there. We would have needed to take the kayaks with us and walk, I don't know how long, to the next day. So we decided to go back to the river and to continue and find a different spot. We found a couple of spots, but it was not really possible to leave the riverbed because it was too steep. We would have needed to climb up, and this with the kayaks was basically impossible. Yeah, so it can happen. Everything that you see on this channel is not scripted. It's basically, you see the adventures as I go through them. So things can go wrong. In this case, yeah, a couple of things went wrong, including that I underestimated it. But I still hope you enjoyed this adventure. I definitely did. And I cannot wait to try it one more time to basically try to defeat the Tejo River. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next week. Ciao, ciao.